All right, Mr. David Johnson. Mr. Johnson, what's your game name and current level?
Game name is David L. Johnson. Game level is 28.
Okay. Do you meet all our basic requirements? Working mic, fluent English, 18 years old, level 6 CS certificate, no active violations, no criminal activities, sir? Johnson?
Yes, yes, sir, I do.
Okay. Have you been in any faction before? If yes, why did you leave?
Yes, sir. I was a gen with the police department. Reason why I left is the chief. Um, she downgraded me to a colonel due to IRL. Um, I was on the game, but I couldn't respond to some calls. Kind of ironic when she's the chief, she can be on IRL and nobody says anything to her, but I'm on and I get demoted. So, yeah.
Do you have any past strike suspensions or disciplinary actions?
Sir, your mic is very low again.
Do you have any past strikes, suspensions, or disciplinary actions, sir, Johnson?
No, sir, I do not.
What skills, qualities, or strengths do you bring to the Linwood Army?
Skills, I'm a pretty good shooter. Qualities, I'm a really nice person. I give everybody a fair chance. I'm very transparent. Um, Strengths, um, I'm a good team player. I I want to do what I can to strengthen the military and help us out.
Six. How would you respond if you're given an order you personally disagree with?
Sir, if I'm given an order and it is in the book and I'm not told to do anything wrong, then I'm going to obey that order.
How do you handle disrespectful from another soldier?
Yes, sir. So if I feel like me and that soldier can talk and figure out why there's a disconnect or why there's a disrespect issue going on, then I would do so. If I feel like I cannot, then I would use chain of command and go to the next officer.
Yes, chain of command is more important than going into the officer too. Like that chain of command. Talk to your chain of command if you have any reasons with another soldier is more important. Make sure your body cam is always on too for that reason. Understood?
Yes, sir.
What does discipline mean to you in a faction like Linwood Army?
Discipline to me would be respect for the individual, respecting your gens, respecting all officers and soldiers, also doing what is told of you, not questioning unless it is improper.
Understood. Number 9. How would you respond if a superior corrected or reprimanded you in front of others?
Yeah, so if I deserve to be reprimanded in front of others and I did something wrong, then so be it. I would handle that with uh, respect, no issues.
Understood. Good answer. Number 10. Do you fully understand and accept the importance of following the chain of command?
Yes, sir. It goes back to when I was a gen with PD. I fully understand chain of command.
Understood. 11. How active are you daily or weekly?
Pretty active. I get on at least 2 to 3 times a day. If I need to be on a little bit more, it's no problem.
Understood. Are you willing to attend trainings, operations, and events on time?
Yes.
Understood. Number 13. What would you do if you were reprimanded or demoted for misconduct?
Again, that goes to if I deserve it. Then it's I messed up. Then if that's the disciplinary action, then I deserve it.
Understood. Number 14. How will you ensure you remain active and reliable within the Army?
Again, like I said, I would make sure that I'm on 2 to 3 times. Make sure that I do what's asked and trainings and just make sure there's a schedule with that.
Understood. Number 15. Why do you want to join the Linwood Army? Specifically.
Specifically, I want to be in a faction that is very. Give me 1 second. I apologize. I got a cough. Hang on. That's very uniformed, and I feel that the army is a good place to move up. Um, I would like to one day become a gen again, and maybe even go higher. But yeah.
I like your answer. What does loyalty mean to you in the context of a faction?
Loyalty to me would be being strong with each other, making sure that you are on the same page, just staying with that faction, not trying to go with a gang, not trying to do the wrong thing, making sure that you're transparent in everything you do. And what I mean by that is just being honest and you know
Good, good answer. Number 17. Where do you see yourself in the Linwood Army in the next 3 to 6 months?
3 to 6 months. I'd like to be, if not already a hard hat, I would like to be up to a gen. That's my goal.
Good answer. If you're promoted, how would you lead and set an example for others?
Yes, sir. If I'm promoted, and what I would do is I would, if I was allowed to do trainings, I would do trainings. Make sure that I'm setting the foot, so to speak. That I'm setting the example of others, making sure that I'm not doing anything wrong, making sure that they're all following my lead and or the Linwood Army, and making sure that nobody is doing anything they shouldn't be doing.
Yes, that's why it is important to do the trainings no matter what, because trainings are there for a reason to go over any kind of faction rules. You know, like for example, the Army faction rules 1 through 10 or the RP rules 1 through 16 to go over any kind of role plays for that scenario for trainings to remind each and every soldiers to perform on duty. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Number 19. If a fellow soldier refuses to follow direct orders during training or an operation, how would you handle that situation?
Yes, sir. So if I feel that they are refusing to follow orders, and if I was doing the said training, I would probably make them do calisthenics. If they would not still listen, then I would go to a higher ranking and make sure that they were disciplinary actioned. The calisthenic, I would hope, would understand that they didn't follow my directions and not listening to my class. So therefore, that's disciplinary action. If I need to go further with disciplinary action, I would.
Yes, with disciplinary actions, every soldier must follow the RP rules 1 through 10. The R no, the Army faction rules 1 through 10, and the RP rules 1 through 16. Pardon me. For example, studying them would be more appreciated before going into the military. Um, yeah, in a uniform, whether or not studying them, that's why I remind them. Each and every of my soldiers study no matter what. But going on to number 20. Number 20. If you hear wrong information on a walkie-talkie, how would you respond?
I would honestly tell them to stop talking and find out who said that information and go to them directly and figure out what's going on.
Yes, understood. You know, it's better to have any BC income because, in any faction, they like to play with the walkie-talkie. Like, BCs are always there. For example, when playing around with the walkie for no reason. It should be with a reason to play with the walkie. Like, for example, we have intruders in that 10-4 copy on my way. Important rules on that, but with hearing wrong information and not that, body cam is a response there for you for a reason. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Number 21. Imagine two soldiers start arguing during duty. How would you resolve it?
Yes, sir. So I would tell them, hey, y'all need to stop. And then I'd pull one aside each by each, one aside, talk to them, pull the other one aside, talk to them, see if we can come to a resolution, just figure out why they were arguing in the first place. And then on top of that, if I need to bring another higher ranking into it, then I would. And hopefully we can resolve the conflict.
Yes, yes. No matter what, how many times, body cam is always there to go over what's the solution because body cam is the evidence right there. No matter what conflict and what the other soldier and duty arguing, you know, you know, each and every one of us supposed to be in a uniform to a civilian. We must respect each one another. But when the respect is broken, there's consequences. Understood?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean by consequences, such as breaking the role play rules, RP rules in this game. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Going on to number Going on to number 22. Do you understand that failure to remain active, disciplined, and respectful will lead to consequences, such as being offline for like more than 4 to 5 days or 6 days or more without reporting to any one of us?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, understood. Going on to number 23. Are you willing to commit fully to serving the Linwood Army with loyalty and respect?
I am.
So with Understood. So with loyalty and respect, you must know that in your heart to commit in this uniform, on and or off. Loyalty and respect is number one in the key through each and uniform while we stepped up. This is what we're here for. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Number 24. Do you have any questions for me before we proceed?
No, sir.
Alright, clearly you passed my interview. I'm going to try to see if there's higher ups available online. Hold on a second.